Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sir Dinga, and welcome back to Castle Story. I know it's sad to see it go last time, especially considering how well I think I did on Zuma. I think the castle was brilliant, but obviously we were lacking in a lot of resources. But that's not going to happen this time, as we have a new map that should be appearing on screen right about now. And as you can see, the chosen map was Orosi Valley. So if you aren't aware, I've played Orosi Valley on stream, and that was a hell of a lot of fun. We did co-op, and I am really tempted to do normal lights out, mainly because of the fact that it is Halloween. It is Halloween, so it makes sense for it to be normal lights out. And I'm not sure how well it's going to come up on stream. I might have to turn up the on the game. I might have to turn up the brightness, but even so, this is the map that was chosen. I've decided I'm going to go for normal lights out mode. So, yeah. Or, nah, we'll stick with normal lights out mode. But yeah, so I guess we should probably get started. And we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, which is we're gonna rush night kits as fast as possible, because we do not want to be getting halberdier kits, as halberdiers, I feel, especially in invasion, it's a waste to get early game units. We have Chatterjean on our team, and we have Baltrug and Tango and Wacko, and two other characters I can't see. But yeah, I feel like it's a waste to get early game units in invasion, especially if you're capable of getting later game units immediately off the bat. So that's why we're going for this. And obviously we have to wait until the game's loaded up before we can actually do anything. So, load game, please. And I'm also going to have to do some editing to make sure the audio is actually in sync, because sometimes audio desyncs and it's a pain in the arse. Right, there we go. Oh, dear lord. No, I don't need the tips. Right, let's go. Right, first things first. Same thing we always do. Try to take over the world. I just realized I need to, I really should have played this. Trees and rocks and shit. Right. Get rocks as well. Every single time I go into there for chopping blocks. Right, and we'll go for we need to, I'm gonna make 5, 6, 5, 6. We will quickly, oh, I've accidentally, oh fuck, okay, so that's, I apologize for that. That's completely on me, and I do apologize. Yeah, I gotta get used to recording with two monitors again, especially for this, which requires me to be very, very finicky. Quickly, we will go to stone bricks. We're also gonna make a few stockpiles, so we'll make that, and we will make there, and there. And we will, like, I think that's probably enough stockpiles, especially for this early on in the game. We'll quickly apply that so they actually get to work. I accidentally clicked on that, so oops. And of course I don't know where the iron is, so really I should be looking for that right now. Right, so we will make the furnaces in here. We'll make 2 furnaces, forge, and we'll leave it at that for now. Obviously we'll have to make lanterns shortly, but right now I need to figure out where the iron is. Iron. what I can do, however, interesting enough, if you haven't played lights out mode before, what you can do is, I swear there's, what you can do is you can, that's the end. Oh no, yeah, so it's down here. Is it not? Am I wrong in my assumption? Nah, ah, there it is. Perfect. Because that seems to be all of it. No, no, oh, god damn it, I did it! I wish there was a way to lock... Is there a way to lock the cursor into the window so I'd never have to deal with that again? And I'm deeply sorry, that's very unprofessional of me. Graphics, no, it'll be general settings, I would have thought. Lock mouse inside game window, there we go, apply. Okay, cool, there we go, sorted. So now I can't physically move it outside the screen. Right, we'll set that to a medium priority. And then we'll get a brimstone task. And we'll close that because we don't want that. That's obviously where there it is. Thank you, Brick Johns, you got my back. Right, so we'll set that to a medium priority as well. As well as this, so less people are doing the lumber task. You don't want as many people doing the lumber task. We want a lot of people mining up this iron, just so we have enough to make the things we need. Because we do need 10 iron ingots in order to make what we want to make. Also, I'm going to do something that I realized was a very, very smart decision. I'm going to do what we did in the video that the streaming we did. So I'm gonna make the weapon stands out the back instead, so they're not, so they are closer to destruction. However, they are also a lot harder to destroy. Like, not harder to destroy, a lot easier to access. To access, not excess. My apologies. I'm unable to speak, for I have no words to talk with. I'm gonna temporarily lock off the trees in this, just so they actually start mining the stone, because you know you want people to mine the stone. I'll set that to high so they actually start getting it done, because we do need to build the furnaces before we can even think about doing the iron and the brimstone things. We are going to build a lot of sentinel wards though. I have realised how important sentinel wards are in this game. Sentinel wards are incredibly crucial, and it's my fault for not realising that sooner, but yeah, so as a result I'm going to make sure to work on that. The quicker these guys get to work on the stone, the better. It seems like there's a lot of wood they still have to pick up and stuff. At least they're getting to work on the iron and the brimstone. I'm gonna have to let them get dangerously close to this this actual, like basically the main area. Really, really dangerously close. Purely because of the fact that if I don't let them get dangerously close, I have no way of seeing where they are, so I can't attack them. So I'm just gonna have them. I'm just gonna have my knight stand in front of the crystal, and then yeah, should be good. We just have to course after. There we go. So Chatterjon, miles ahead of his companions, actually getting to work on the stone. Good job, Chatterjon. And of course the amount of stockpiles we have is being very beneficial right now, because they haven't had any problem actually finding a space for anything. The only problem they have is the fact that they're not actually working on the things they should be. So I'm going to lower this down to low again. That was a lovely noise. Lights out mode, man, it's so dark. Like, I can't... Like, that just looks terrifying. That just looked like a mass coming toward... That looks even scarier. That's a cloud. That is a cloud. And it looks like it's going to end my life. And obviously the moon looks like it's going to... Like, that's just terrifying. I just find giant black masses in the middle of space really, really scary. Like imagine, like, just allow me to set the scene for you. So you're walking along, you're looking up at the stars, like, ooh, look at the stars. Suddenly you turn to your left and there's no stars. Like the sky is suddenly very, very dark. There is nothing that warrants the fact that you can't see the stars except just a black mass. That is terrifying. Space itself is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But black masses are scary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split and heighten the priority of that. No, medium, set that to high, because we want people to be working on the furnace more than anything. Because if they work on the furnace, then we get a night kit, and we don't have a long time before we need to get to work. So hopefully Baltrug is doing his job. Topia, get in here. Got in here just at the right time. 4 people have just grabbed bricks. And there we go, your job is done. Right. Iron ingots, go. Get on that Shadowjon, my prized warrior. He's doing his job, he's making me proud. We are going to need 11 iron ingots because they're going to spend 1 of them on this door. Which annoyingly enough is probably going to get destroyed because there's nothing to defend it or nothing to warrant its existence. Alright, okay, so I'm just going to finish off this structure because right now that's kind of it for this basic thing. I think I might end up destroying these weapon stands later on to improve them. But right now, there's no need to destroy them. I'm also going to make a additional task. I'm going to lock it off, and we're going to make an extra we're going to make a little bit of extra. Now I know you're probably saying the same thing that I'm thinking right now, which is, how are they supposed to get in? I'll make the doorway in a second. Actually, hang on, why not have it there when we can have it there, and it makes a bit more sense, it looks nicer. And I know I'm not supposed to be making things that look nicer because it's the middle of invasion. You don't make things look nice, you make things look useful. You don't make things go, hang on, look, this looks pretty. No, you don't bother with that stuff. You make it useful, and that's it. Which is why I'm saving this as a kind of, because I just realised you're probably going to want to put some want to put some wards up here as well. So I'm gonna, because you don't want to have too many. I've been taught that you don't want to have too many sentinel wards. You just want to have enough so that they do their job, but they do not obstruct each other. Because obviously, if you have an entire wall lined with them, that's perfectly okay. The problem lies when they get next to the door. We have 58 seconds to construct a forge and knight armor. Good luck, gents. You're gonna need it. I could probably put like 3 of you on one guy, but I don't want to do that particularly. Said to also be trees. We want to lock that task off. Right, night kit, go. Right, we got 30 seconds to make a night kit. Come on, I believe in you. Someone needs to do it, come on. Someone go get some iron. Good. Boog is on it. Boog. Right, here we go. You 3. You're gonna stand here and defend with your life. They're gonna have to come from this way. That is just terrifying. I don't even know. Right, we can see how much we got at least. You lot gang up on him. I'll keep an eye on Tango, because Tango's the only one being attacked right now. As well as Topia. I just realised Topia is also being attacked. But, you know. Small tasks. Right. Okay, Tango move. Tango move! Thank God. Topia, you move too. And we're good. There we go. Didn't even need to work us. Alright, good. We've got the sword done. We finally got a night kit. Good thing no one died. We did lose a bit of work, which we could have done with, like, the more work we had, the better. But, you know, just gonna set that a low priority. They need to do stuff. And now they dance upon unto their deaths. Everyone just needs to get to work. We also need to work on an altar. So whilst we got this, I don't know what an altar requires. What does an altar require again? And of course we can't see it. It's 2 iron ingots, 40 brimstone, 3 planks, and 1 piece of stone. So we'll work on that. Because obviously we want artificers as well, and arbalists. So we want to make a machine shop. Machine shop requires 1 glass ingot. Probably also want to make a loom as well. Looms are very, very beneficial. We'll just make the 1, because I don't want to be... I'm going to make 2. Not for the reason, like, oh, I can have 1 making one thing and 1 making the other. If I have both of them making the same thing, then that gets that done quickly. That's the way I'm looking at it. 1 more piece of iron, that's all we need. Also, if I make glass, I can just produce glass there. Obviously, we got all this wood we can work with. We are gonna, actually, I've just realised we do want to make a workbench. Because workbenches, for some reason, I don't know why, you can't use altars to make lanterns, you can only use workbenches to make lanterns, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, oh well. Right, okay, produce rope. We're gonna want to, plants. We'll harvest all these plants. Set that to a medium priority. We don't need it too badly, but it would be beneficial to have. What we do need is to keep an eye on this so we don't end up making too many glass ingots, because we don't want more than 1 ideally. Because we only need 1 for the machine shop, we don't really need any for alchemists or anything like that. And if we do need more, we'll just make more. There we go, we got a warrior kit. Second I see glass. Second. The literal second. I'm gonna have them start mining underground pretty shortly. Gonna make them make, I'm gonna say 10. There we go, right. Go. They made the glass. I'm gonna make them make 10 rope and 8 fabric. Main reason I want to make 10 rope is because we have this entire section over here, and that's got like resources up the arse. And all we need to do is tunnel through, and we have even more resources. So, hence the reason why I want to get over there so badly. Right, so 1 piece of rope. We've got 2 pieces of rope. Awesome. And we have a workbench. Use the workbench to work on lantern wards, because we need to make... I'm gonna say... We'll make 4 lantern wards. The only problem is we do have to... We're gonna have to make like little kind of areas for them to be sat on, if we want them to be useful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna what I can do is I can actually... I'm gonna... Yeah, we can do that. That should work. And we should actually be able to put it there then. And if that, yeah, we'll put it there. It'll be able to be reached, and it will be destroyed by warlocks, but we need to be able to see. If you aren't aware, lights out mode on what's it called, on the multiplayer spectrum is not as dark as this. Like, it's nighttime, don't get me wrong, but it's not. It's like typical nighttime you get in when you're just playing the game. It's nothing like, oh my god, I literally cannot see shit 2 centimeters in front of me. Like, nothing's ever that bad. There we go, we can see in this direction. We're going to want to see in this direction as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going... Actually, we already have it selected. So what we'll do is we'll put it here. Just so we can see. And obviously if we want it, if we really wanted to, we can... place a pylon. If I place a pylon, I'm gonna place it there, because if we place a brick here, that'll be enough to defend it from any warlocks, because warlocks have a tendency to shoot at wards. So if we put a pylon ward and then you put like just one brick in front of it, that should be enough to protect it from any nightmares coming the way. Right, we have our second wave on the way, almost. We just need to make... Hopefully we don't have much time before we need to make... Like, the altar should be finished shortly. I'm just thinking of what else I can put in here. I do know I want to make the tunnel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Down. Can't drag it in that direction because technically speaking it would be connected. There we go, that should be deep enough to not make any marks on the terrain in any way that's gonna mess up everything. I'm gonna not make it too far. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna get both of these characters to... Right, I need a free one, so I'm going to take this character. Topia, get over there. Baltrug, once you're finished, you will also get a knight kit. Actually, no, we only really need 2 knights to dispatch of this. So we'll just send them over there. Hopefully this doesn't get too crowded as a result. Topia's taken 2 of the big guys, and Wacko's taken 2 of the little guys. Wacko should finish off early, and then be able to help Topia, no problem. Now I am going to put up a cleanup task here, because, actually no wait, the rocks are rolling down the hill, it shouldn't be too hard. I'll probably put a landscape task instead. Just hope we don't end up losing Topia. We shouldn't. They should do enough damage, but if they do, then I can just move... Actually, for the sake of safety, I'm going to move Topia away, just so the Waka starts getting attacked. There we go, go back. We are going to build a massive wall here, that's what worked in the other match we did. Quickly get another character. Duma! Hello, hello Duma. How are you? Alright, let's get... pylon made, and we'll just make like, a lot of sentinels. Nope, that doesn't work. I wish it worked, so you didn't have to just keep on doing this. But you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day, I suppose. That's as much as we can make. Right, let's get back to work in making this tunnel system a reality. I don't know why it sounded like my voice break there. I apologize. I should not be having a voice break. I am 20 goddamn years old. we'll just we'll have it in this direction if we can find out where the thing is. We can just have like that there. It shouldn't connect. No, it's not too far, so it should be all right. Does that come out at all? Yes, it comes out at all. So we're not going to have that there. We are going to drag this back here though, just far enough, and we will drag this. Now it seems like it's pretty close to the edge there. Yep, there, it's right next to the edge, and it's perfect. Awesome. Right, so we can just drag all the way, and then obviously we can't do anything there because, you know, it has to pass. So is that going to be a problem? I believe so. Yes, so what we'll do is we will just have it connect there, just so it's not too close. We don't want to jeopardize the structural integrity of the inside the castle. We will do that, because that won't be a problem, and then we'll just continue this way. Obviously we'll delete this, and we will there we go. That's pretty. No, it's not perfect. That's annoying. So what we're gonna have to do is like undo all of that, because we've done this too close. And apparently I can't physically drag it that way. I don't know why. But there, now I can, and it should be alright. Provided everything is correct. No, I don't want to delete that. I'm going to extend that instead. Extend that. Oh, fantastic. Of course, why wouldn't it? Completely mess up, because I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Well, you know what? I cannot be bothered to fix that, so what I'm going to do instead is just take the lazy route and just move it. And we'll just move it along one there. So there's two there, it's too wide there. But actually no, I don't even need to do that, I can just come here. Sorted! Everything's fine. Apart from this like middle section here, but we can't do much with that without ruining the structural integrity of everything. There we go, that should be alright. Perfect. Right, so this wall's almost done as well. We are going to create a staircase down, as we do need to have some way of getting up there. So I will just... Oh, it's perfect. Look at this little castle. We haven't even went for anything too mad. We haven't went for anything too mad, and it's fine. We can fit a mine shaft in here. Everything is golden. Get it? Just like my happiness. Work of wonder. I've built 1,000 bricks in the game. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've done a lot of it. So yes, we'll produce cogs. We do need to produce quite a bit of cogs. We need more plants. So we will get a plant task and have a look at where there's where is there a lot of plants. I don't know without sending anyone there, and I don't want to waste time by sending anyone there, so I'm just gonna check. Yep, plants are in there, so we'll just take those. And nothing to do because we need people to actually let them down. We don't, we can just... And there you go, you're free. Now what we can actually do is instead, you three can go and grab one of these. Each. Should be alright. We don't need more than 3 knights, I wouldn't have thought, especially for the third wave. Third wave shouldn't be too difficult, all things considered at least. I mean, to be fair, this game does have a habit of just randomly throwing things at you that shouldn't be a thing, like 2 warlocks on like the 5th wave, like the 9th wave. 9th wave in, and you have 2 warlocks on your ass. It's terrifying, but you know, I'm just kind of hoping that the game hasn't pulled anything like that. 1 Biftron, that's not too bad of a problem. I mean, that's just something I have to deal with eventually, but you know, you don't want anything too crazy. Actually, while I'm at it, we will... Yes, I understand. They sometimes come up very, very close to where you are. Just gonna create that. We have 4 normal corruptrons and 2 minitrons. So, provided that they all work together well, they should be alright. I'll keep an eye on Tango, make sure he doesn't go down. Tango down, haha. I'm sorry. Right, come on. Kill him quickly so you can help Tango. Right, Wacko's taking a bit of health damage, but it's not too bad of a problem. As this Corruptron's just dead. Right, quickly go put your stuff back. The quicker we get that done, the better. Because that means you can all get back to work. Oh, that's why, that's not a thing. Okay, we're gonna have to unlock that task, set it to low. Ooh, we can have a new Bricktron. Get in here, Balzac. And we have that bridge pretty much set up. Awesome. What we're gonna do is we are going to take this lantern ward and put it no, we'll actually get, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will take Baltrug. And he will walk over here. I think, honestly, I think putting it here would be a good place. Thanks for the help, Baltrug, with your naturally glowing light. There we go. Awesome. So if someone could get on that, we have 2 more lantern wards before we need to make another. We should be alright. Hopefully they're gonna get down to iron level pretty soon. I mean, we still have surface iron we can mine. Is that? That's blue crystal. Why is blue crystal here? And what does it do? That's interesting. I didn't know blue crystal was still in the game. Unless it's just a dodgy reflection, but I don't know. But these guys are walking with a lantern. Wacko, you go back. You're not needed. Chateau Jean has this. See? Perfect. Right, hang on, actually. Chateau Jean, if you could come back. Because I need you to come over here so I can actually see what I'm doing, so I can put down a lantern. I'm gonna say... They'll do. That'll do nicely. And then, in the meantime, we will go to boulders, because we need some more stone. We need a lot more stone, to be fair. Because we are wanting to build this massive wall here. And, speaking of which, I'm going to want to eventually... Has the things been built? Yeah, I don't know how they placed the stones up there, but they did it. They did the thing. They did a thing. Congratulations, you did the thing. So what I'm going to do is, since there seemingly is nothing left for them to do... Oh, well, there's this lantern over here, which has just been placed, so now it's got no goals. So I'm going to lock that off ahead of time, just so I can go and do this. I am going to need a Bricktron to help me with this, as I cannot physically see what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Bricktron as a light source, provided, yeah, we do have time. Chateau Jean, you're being most helpful, thank you. We're going to also put a plant task over here. Set it to medium, because we want to get it done, but we don't want to get it done anytime too soon. Right, there we go, that should be enough. I think fabric is now what we're going to make it work on. Duma? Yes, Duma is just getting to work, which is fine. I think we should have the back of the wall be... I think it should connect up to... No, I think having this... We are going to have it double thick. I do want to make like a wall that lasts. Because double thick walls are like, to quote various memes, are thick as fuck, boy. Nope, we want to put it there. Perfect. That's brilliant. Obviously, I think I'm gonna... We're gonna have to do it on this side, yep. We want to make it as structurally sound as possible, so for the sake of this, what we're going to do is we are actually not only... It's weird to describe what I'm doing right now, but basically it will result in, even if they break the first wall, they still have to deal with the problem of they've still got to actually break another wall to get through. And not only that, but because of the way it's designed, it'll only make like a 1 tall gap. It won't make like a 2 tall gap, like a 2 wide gap even. Or anything stupid like that. Right, I'm just gonna delete these. The reason why is because I'm gonna put a... Let's put one of these, why not? And we will do that on this side as well. And I'll put one here. And I'll put one... we'll go with here, because then I feel like it's gonna have more range in terms of firing over that direction. And we will then in each of these. And I'll tell you what, and what we'll also do is, instead of putting these here, we will put healing wards. We'll put 2 healing wards on the back. The only downside to that is, if we put them too close, they're not going to function the way I want them to, because if the problem is hang on, Chateau Jean, you've been most helpful, thank you. Go get a night kit on. You too, Echo. You too, Balzac. And Duma, I'm assuming you don't have much to do. You're probably just gonna go put one last thing on. Yep, there you go. Right, Duma, get down, please. Don't know why you run all the way around when it was right there. But, oh well, you Duma, no, put that down. I told you to get a warrior kit. Right, now, whilst this battle is going on, this is the last oh dear, okay, hang on. Quickly attack. I didn't realise they were so close. Oh, we've actually got, oh yes, we got one of the Sentinel wards set up. It's not going to do much damage because it is only one by itself, but when you've got enough of these stacked up, oh my Jesus. They do so much damage. And they are very beneficial, especially for the early waves, because of how much damage they do. And then on the later waves, you're going to have so many anyways, it's going to be doing so much damage as it is. No, we're going to back up, because Balzac is taking a lot of damage, and we don't want Balzac to die. Not to mention that's going to... There we go. Right, well, I'm going to quickly do this because I decided I'm going to have the healing wards here and here, because then they're just far enough away to warrant what they do. And we'll also put on also just for the sake of having some defenses. So even if they break through the doors, we will have sentinel wards here. I feel like that's a good idea. In fact, healing wards are right there. So, right, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to end this episode here because it has been 4 waves, as it always is. That's how I go, 1 wave at a time, and it's 4 waves at a time, even per episode. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you think you're gonna enjoy the series. If you're wondering why, I'll just quickly explain. If you're wondering why we're doing Nights Out mode, it is Halloween in this month, so I figured it's very applicable. So, anyways, subscribe to become a true sir and keep up to date with everything that I post. Good day, and I'll see you next time.